Well, good evening. I'm Robert A. Wilson of Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity, Pure Liberation Television. Tonight we're talking about Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity and the way it expands people through their life. Hypnoacuity is hypnotherapy, but I was going to hypnotherapy school and this girl come in and says, I'm just here for the fun of the therapy. And I really didn't like that very well, so I opened up to understand people are addicted to therapy and they go there just to feel good. That's why I changed it to expanded into hypnoacuity. Hypnoacuity calms the subconscious landscape and allows people to do it. And when I first got into this, I was into the change, heal, create, transformation, forgiveness. Then I discovered that did nothing for me. Then I opened up about 2009. I discovered the word expand. It just come. Now expand is XPAND rather than EX is past. Expand is now. And then I took expand instead of change. There's pain and change. Expand is grand to understand. I listened for the clarity of the easy way of life for me to expand. But anyway, Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity is about calming the subconscious landscape and coloring the scenery of your subconscious by entertaining your brain and getting the chemicals in your brain to flow. And you really expand out of being stuck in yesterday. And if everybody keeps trying to have you heal the past, you never get out of the past. No matter what happens in heal, there's a frozen in time representation. And you're trying to expand out of the past with that memory in full engaged. So if you go to hypnoacuity and rise to pure liberation, you calm that subconscious mind and go to sovereign expansion. But what really happens here is pure liberation is wide awake meditation, energizing your inner revelations to energize your free-flowing inspirations to rise onto the liminal carpet ride. Liminal is above the threshold of where you're at today. And see, change, heal, create, transformation, forgiveness, that keeps you right in the active part of the memory and all the stuff that's going on. Expand, energize, enterprise, experience a liberation and appreciation. They calm that and allow you to feel the confidence, but the audacity to expand out of it. And you got to give yourself permission to expand out. And see, quit telling the stories of your past. Stop talking about what happened. This is something I was lucky I retired, but I got away from the complainer's drain at work. Because we go to work, we complain about what happened yesterday, we did da-da-da-da, and all it was a complainer's drain. And when I say drain, it's draining your confidence, courage, and all the good out of you. And I was one of the best complainers there ever was. I really expanded in. I never hide from what I was. I never hide where I'm going. Because I'm going to ride the tide of transcending imagination, dawning enterprising wizardry, set myself free. And it's a simple saying. I liberate me from me, my viewpoints, opinions, beliefs, thinking, knowing, memory, mind, knowledge, institutionalized education, and my viewpoints and opinions, but I also liberate myself from my ancestors' way of thinking. Because our ancestors' survival mode thinking and thoughts are alive today. And that is controlling the world. If you look at the outside world, stuff never changes. It stays the same. But you got to expand to understand you're grand. And you are. When you let go of trying to fit into yesterday and open up to today's trend-setting optimism, dawning appreciation, yes, you're a blessing, you expand through life. But Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity is pure liberation, sovereign expansion, direct cowboy wisdom, politically incorrect inspiration that dissolves and sheds and shreds politically correct perfection programming. And that's something that really, to expand out of your life, perfection programming. We had to try to do everything perfect or people got mad because people think they do things perfect. Me, I'm flawlessly imperfect. And I love it. And sometimes you got to say, go ahead and do it. It's going to happen that way, and we'll rise out of the ashes of the crash. But it's never a crash. It's always a celebration, realizing appreciation, stimulating Hellraiser's tenacity. Because you all encompass a Hellraiser's tenacity to rise and shine. But there's something I really expanded into with Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity. For the first 3 or 4 sessions, we never talk or speak about what's wrong or where you've been. We're going to give you a path of enlightenment to begin with. The first session will be a liberating lingo, and you will help we will discover and express your liberating lingo. The second one is we're going to start the liberation, and you're going to start liberating you from you. The third one, we're going to sit down and we're going to start. I've got 111 a bucket list with 111 things, and you're going to start filling that out. And there's a circle of life and things like that. And you're going to start the expansion forward. Then on about the 5th session, we're going to start because when you start the letting go of the past or shredding the past, if you have a path forward, you'll have a place to go. But when you start directly into the past, you have nothing to go forward. And you're going to learn the prowess of inspiration. Because you take think, know, learn, and knowledge out of your life and use it. For know, you use inspiration. For think, you use inspiration. For know, you use understanding. For learn, you use comprehend. For knowledge, you use wisdom. Think, know, learn, and knowledge have subconscious representations from yesterday. Inspiration, understand, comprehend, and wisdom are present moment. Magical optimism, magically expanding the now to tantalize your wise, to see your sunwise rise in you. Sunwise, I like that. Makes you feel good, doesn't it? Stimulates unfathomable now. Realizing internal savvy expands you through life. It's really a simple saying. I expand out of this with ease to expand of this with ease. And that's my new favorite saying, with ease. Everything I do is with ease. Everything I speak with ease, everything I do with ease. It's just like a universal lubrication of liminal, ubiquitous brilliance, unleashing the rebellious acumen, celebrating today. See, that's what you can only celebrate today because that's all there is. But we've been so caught up in trying to do things from the past, we stay cast in the past and in the crafts of the past. People, it's easier to control people that are living from the past and present moment than allow the world to just go away. So when you're open to understanding that you rise and shine in your inner divine, your inner rising revelations, rebelliously expand through life with the greatest of ease. It's about celebrating you, treasuring you. What anybody else said, you got to remember, every word that comes out of somebody else's mouth, that's their words, thoughts, and everything. But every word that comes out of your mouth is about you. And when you take that accountability and responsibility, you get to expand out of the past. And that's what Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity is about using your present moment to expand your now, energize your now, and enterprise your dreams. But Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity is that we're going to begin you on the path forward before we even look at the past. And I want to thank you. I am Robert A. Wilson with Cowboy Wisdom Hypnoacuity. That's pure liberation, sovereign expansion. And I am non-college educated, and everything I speak to you, I have expanded myself through. So I show you the way to your promised land, to uncover your talents. And my website's mycowboywisdom.com. My email is robert@mycowboywisdom.com. And may you enjoy your weekend, and may your life be as blessed as you are a blessing to me in the world.